welcome back. It's me, Amanda May. Thank you so much for watching today. Since we are in a new month, November, I thought I would just give you guys an update about what I've been doing and what's going on with me using my daily routine and my list of projects from the beginning of the year. My life has been a little crazy, what with losing my job in July, my eye injury in August, and then again in October, my cold in September. It's been rough. But I'm fine. I'm not complaining, I'm explaining. My daily routine has changed a bit since I made my original video about it in 2020, especially this summer fall. Specifically my get up / go to bed times. I have slipped back into my old night owl ways. I go to bed about 4 or 5 or 6 a.m. and get up at 11, 12 or 1 p.m. I'm not proud of it. I wish I was more normal in that respect, or at least my version of normal, where I get up at 10 a.m. Maybe this month. So when I do get up in the morning, I still try to do my quiet time with God every day. I totally feel it when I don't do it. I have very long quiet times with God where I do several different things, including read books, say affirmations, sing praises, study a daily devotional, and pray. I am currently not reading a book. I replaced it with reading my God's Words journal. Something I've done off and on. But this time, I plan on making it all the way through to the present. I usually fall off the wagon about in 2010, which is where I am right now. But not this time, and I mean it. Then I eat lunch, exercise, do a workout video. However, I confess, this year I have not worked out nearly like I had planned. If you remember me talking in my New Year's resolutions video, I wanted to lose 30 pounds and work out 6 days a week. Oh, I'm doing good if I work out 3 days a week. And it's never the same days. But it's a new month. Anything is possible. We'll see. And I definitely have to lose weight now. It's getting to be pants season, and my pants barely fit last year. I'm scared, y'all. My new idea is no sweets November. I tried a no sweets September and was able to reduce the amount of sweets I ate by that month by half, which I think is pretty good. But I'm hoping to actually make it this month with no sweets at all. Yikes. Pray for me. I'm already failing. Then I shower, get dressed, go to the library. I went to the library a ton this summer for 2 reasons. One, it was crazy hot, like record breaking, and my air conditioner wasn't able to cool down my room enough. So I would go to the library where it was cooler. And 2, I worked diligently on my scrapbook project, which I will explain later on in this video. I stay at the library for about 2 hours-ish, and come home, eat dinner, and then I work on my projects. In my I Take On Too Much video, I spell out all the projects I planned on working on this year. So I will give you updates on how all of those are going, successes and failures. Number 1, my paying job. I was a part-time receptionist at the church that I go to on Saturday nights. However, I am no longer working there as of July, so I have been praying for what I call my speaking job search and I have new movement. I may be able to teach wishcraft in the spring and get paid for it. So start praying. Number 2, my journal project, where I study my old journals and pull out all of God's words and write them into a different journal. I have good news. I am working diligently to make sure I work on my journal project every single day. Me and Sandy have determined through lots of trial and error that my journal project keeps me sane. So when I don't do it, things go horrible in a hurry. So I made up my mind to do my journal project every single day, not even taking a break on the weekends. I started in August when I realized in July I skipped way too many days, 15 to be exact. And in September, I was successful. I had no skipped days. Can you believe it? In the process, I finally completed studying 2019. Woo-hoo! It took me almost 3 years. So now I'm studying 2017. I will be making a video all about how I do my journal project and go into lots more detail about it. Which leads me to number 3, my YouTube videos. I took a break for a while, but I'm getting back into it, and I have exciting news. I just hit a milestone. My Halloween book versus movie review video was my 40th video. Woohoo! Thank you to all of you who have been with me on this video journey. I am planning on making lots of new ones. I have decided I already have a huge list of ideas. I just need to sit down and do them, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just starting at the top and working my way down. I have the rest of 2022 planned out, doing one video a week. I'm just going to believe I'm going to do it. Some of the topics are light and fluffy, some topics are more serious. It should be a good mix. I'm excited about it. You won't want to miss it. Number 4, reading. I would love to say that I still read a chapter a day and one quiet time book, one fiction book, and one nonfiction book. However, I barely read now. I'm not happy about it. I have gotten stuck in Jurassic Park, like I said in my Halloween video, and I have yet to make it out. I'm also haphazardly reading Wishcraft, which is my favorite book, and I almost have it memorized. I don't know. My goals are to finish these 2 books and then cautiously only read one book at a time for the rest of the year. Why? Because I have too many other projects to devote to it. We can try again next year, if you know what I mean. It's not a complete loss. I have already read 20 books this year. Number 5, prayers for Nick. Nick, as I'm sure you already know, is the name of the man God wants me to marry. And I am typing up and printing out my best prayers for him over the years. Or at least that's the plan. I am currently working on 2017 and 2022. However, not consistently. My goal is to finish both years by the end of the year. We'll see. Number 6, piano. I took a break in September because I was already not playing regularly in August, so I just made it official. Which I'm glad I did, because I ended up getting a cold that month and didn't feel like playing anyway. But I started back again in October. I printed out some fun Halloween themed songs, but most of them were too hard for me to play, so that plan kind of backfired. But I'm still working on it. I'm getting pretty good at the Addams Family theme song. And I'm happy to report that I have now printed out all the chords and I'm practicing them. And I hope to show you guys my progress in a future video. So stay tuned. Number 7. New affirmations. Originally, I said I have 4 sets of affirmations I want to write. How Nick feels, our future together, the day of reconciliation, and positive feedback. Well, I have finished positive feedback. I abandoned how Nick feels, at least for now, and I've made several other affirmations over the course of this year. My goals now are to just finish the current affirmations I'm working on so we can all move on. My new affirmations are actually the reason why I started rereading my journal project, or my God's Words journal, in the first place, so I could add God's words in order to each different set. It's a long, slow, tedious process, as is everything I do, but whatever. This summer I added a quote-unquote new project, number 8, my scrapbook pages. I don't know about you, but I like having physical printed out pictures. I like having evidence of my life in my hand. However, years ago I learned it's cheaper to print out a page of pictures at the library than it is to print out individual photos at CVS or wherever. So I started what I call scrapbooks, where I print out my photos on a Word document, like the ones I showed you in my Halloween video. They look like this. I also have one for my friends and family. It's how I can keep track of weddings, babies, photo shoots, life events, whatever. So this summer I decided I would focus and finish all the missing pieces of my friends and family scrapbook, and I did. It took a couple of months, but I did it. And now I need to update it again with all the new fall photos. It never ends. Then I end my day by getting ready for bed, praying on my knees, and watching YouTube videos. I decided this summer to watch every video of every person I follow, relatively. So that's what I've been doing at night. I have developed a habit of watching at least one or more videos from one of my subscriptions every night. Then I go to bed, lately around like 5 a.m. It's quite sad, but because I do my projects in the wee hours of the morning, I don't even know if I'm going to change at this point. So that's what I've been doing this summer, fall. What about you guys? How are your projects and New Year's resolutions going? Are you working diligently, or have you abandoned everything? Do you have any new goals for the end of the year or this coming year? I would love to hear about them. Please feel free to share them with me in the comments. Thank you so much for listening to my updates. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And remember, when you are planning your goals for this year and the next, to listen to God and do what He says. And I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye.